Alright, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. We're going to be diving more into one of my favorite topics, which is space. It's just awe-inspiring, yet really mind-blowing. All the stuff that's out there that we can't even comprehend yet. One of those being black holes, and that's what we'll be going over today is
He said
black
black hole,
holes.
not his butthole.
Stop. And we'll be checking out Black Hole Star. Never heard of that. So it should be
Black
interesting.
hole
The
stars
star that
may
shouldn't
have been the
exist. Oh
largest
god.
stars that ever existed. They burned brighter than galaxies and were larger than any star today or that could ever exist in the future.
Stevenson
But
218.
besides their scale, what makes them special and weird is that deep inside, they were occupied by a cosmic parasite, an endlessly hungry black hole. How is that even possible?
Good question. I was just about to ask that.
Black hole stars take the
We'll skip that little
weirdness
intro
of black
part.
holes and go beyond to break everything we know about how stars form and grow. They were only possible during a short window of time in the early universe, but if they existed, they would solve one of the largest mysteries of cosmology. Black hole stars were excessive any way you look at them. The most massive stars today may have about 300 solar masses. A black hole star had up to 10 million solar masses.
Large mystery of the cosmos, as he
Dude.
called it.
Do you
It's called.
see that size scaling? You can't even see the first one anymore.
Of nearly pure hydrogen. Let's
Holy
take a moment to look at what this means visually. The Sun,
There's our sun.
LL Pegasi, the largest star,
We're already.
and finally, the black hole star.
The black hole
Dude.
star.
Its scale
Oh my.
is beyond words. Over 800,000 times
This is
wider
what
than
I
our
mean.
Sun.
It's like
380
it's
times.
fascinating, yet like hurts your brain at the same time.
Yeah,
thinking
humans
about
just
it.
like can't fathom how like
No.
this.
Larger than the largest
Just let
star we
aliens
know
tell
today.
us more.
And far below its surface is a black hole, growing rapidly as it devours billions upon billions of tons of matter per
Oh,
second.
hey.
Normally, stars
The
are born from
animation of the little
gigantic
face
clouds,
was great.
collections of thousands or millions of solar masses of mostly hydrogen. In these clouds,
I'm blue.
matter starts to accumulate around the densest spots inside. As these spots get denser, their gravitational pull intensifies and they grow faster.
Jeez.
Eventually,
Already
they generate
bright on the
so much
screen.
heat and pressure
So
that
bright.
they
I'm
ignite
white
fusion
again.
reactions
I'm blue
and
again.
a new star is born. But this puts a limit on their size. Nuclear fusion releases enough radiation energy that the surrounding gas cloud is blown away. The new baby star can't gather more
Oh,
mass.
cute little baby.
From now on, the star is living on the edge between two forces. Gravity pulling in, trying to squash the star, and radiation created by
It's
fusion
squishing
pushing
itself.
outwards, trying to blow the star apart.
Dude, I'm telling you, the animations are my favorite part. This guy is like storytelling.
Millions
Great
or
storyteller.
billions of years, the core runs out of fuel and
pushing
the
in,
balance
the inside's pushing out.
This is the kind of stuff that should be shown in like history or like science classes in schools.
breaks,
Yeah.
destroying
Keep people
the star.
interested.
You would have.
But
you would have
black
kids
hole
so much more
stars
interested.
were very, very different. The beasts of the early universe.
The early
A
universe.
few 100 million years after the Big Bang, when the universe was much smaller, all the matter in existence was much more concentrated. The universe was much denser and hotter. Dark matter was a dominant player, forming giant structures called dark matter halos. These dark matter halos were so massive that they pulled in and concentrated unimaginably gigantic amounts of hydrogen gas, becoming the birthplaces of the first stars and galaxies. Epic clouds of hydrogen formed, some as massive as 100 million suns, more than the mass of small galaxies.
All right,
In
hold
this
on. How is a hydrogen cloud more dense than a planet? That doesn't make any sense. Hydrogen's just a what is it? It's just an element.
At this point, we're talking about like suns and universe size. It's above my pay grade.
unique environment that will never exist again, the enormous gravitational pull of the dark matter halos drew gas into its center and
We just
created
like don't really know
extremely
anything about dark
massive
matter
stars.
either. Is the
As we
crazy
said
part.
before, when a star is born, it blows away the gas
So
cloud
much
that
about
created
space we
it.
just don't know.
But these titanic gas clouds in the early universe were so large and massive that even after their birth, more and more gas piled on the newborn star, making it grow to unbelievable proportions.
It's
The young
getting
star
too
is forced to
big.
grow and grow and grow, getting more and more massive, until in some cases it
Maximum
reaches up to
size
10
possible
million
today.
times the mass of our sun. Crushed by gravity, its core gets hotter and hotter, desperately pushing outwards.
He's
trying to
crying. He's
blow
so
itself
sad.
apart,
He's getting so
but
hot.
to no avail. There's too much mass and too much
Dude, I'm
pressure.
telling you, the animations are my favorite part of this guy.
Gas
Like,
is
they put so
impossible
much
to
work into
uphold.
this. It's hilarious.
Like a supernova on fast forward, the core gets crushed into a black
Hey.
hole.
Man.
Normally,
Evil
that
twin
would be
has
the
a
end. Today's stars
Yeah, the
go
black hole
supernova,
one. He's like,
the
I'm out
black
of this
hole
bitch.
forms and things calm down. But in this case, the star survives its own death. A tremendous explosion
What?
rocks the star from the inside, but it's not enough. The star is so large and massive that not even a supernova can destroy it. But now it has a black hole for a heart. It's
What about a Super Saiyan?
tiny, a few tens of kilometers in the center of a thing the size of the solar system. The monster grows.
The monster
Stars are born
grows.
from ever faster spinning and collapsing gas, and so they also spin. When a black
music
hole is
is like
born from the core of a star, it
Oh, it's getting
keeps its
intense.
angular momentum.
Yeah, it's getting
This
intense
means
now.
that matter that gets drawn in doesn't just fall in a straight line, but instead begins orbiting the black hole in smaller and smaller circles, going faster and faster. The result is an accretion disk where gas orbits at nearly the speed of light. Only a small amount
Too
of gas actually
fast.
falls in at any given moment.
It's crazy.
Basically,
So,
black holes
so
put a
from
lot
an
of
observational standpoint, that would mean it's standing. It would look like it's standing still because it's spinning that fast.
I think so,
food on
yeah.
the table and
Ooh, food everywhere. Look at those Frenchies.
only nibble at it. But the matter trapped in the accretion disk doesn't have a good time. Friction and collisions between particles
doesn't have a good
heat it up to
time.
temperatures of millions of degrees.
I didn't sign up to
Actively
this.
floating black holes have accretion disks that are incredibly hot and powerful.
Incredibly
This
hot.
heat from the disk further restricts how much a black hole can devour, just like the core of stars. The super hot material creates radiation that blows away
We
most of the
don't have
food within its range.
vocabulary to explain everything everything that he's saying.
Dude, we
'Cause he
can't
says
even...
incredibly, like he says incredibly hot, but like you can try and imagine that in your head, but it still doesn't give you the idea. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? We just don't have vocabulary.
So
good enough
even if
to-
a black hole had access to
Be
as much food as it
really
desires,
hot.
it can only grow slowly. A black
Slowly.
hole embedded
He's
inside a
angry.
black hole star is different.
The grumpy
The enormous
gills.
pressure surrounding it pushes down matter directly into the black hole, overcoming all
him
restrictions
chubby
on
cheeks.
how fast
He's
it
super
can spin.
standing. He's super
This
standing.
process is so violent and releases so much energy that the accretion disk becomes hotter and releases more radiation pressure than any star core ever could. Enough to push back against the weight of 10
I told you!
million suns.
I told you!
An
Kamehameha!
impossibly dense balance has been created.
I
Millions
told
of
you,
solar
man.
masses pushing in,
He powered
the
up
angry
and he hit him with a
radiation of a force-fed
Kamehameha.
black hole pushing out.
Ugh.
For the
Oh,
next
dude,
few
that was
million years,
great.
the
That
black
was
hole star
perfect.
is consumed from within. The black hole grows
We need to edit.
to thousands of solar masses, and the bigger it gets, the faster it eats, which heats up the
Jesus
star
Christ.
even more and causes it to expand.
Poor guy on the outside.
In its final phase, the black hole
I don't
star
like
has
this.
He just hit final form. He just hit final form.
become over
Frieza!
30 times wider than our
This is
solar
my
system.
final form.
Truly the
Solar
largest star to ever exist in the universe. The intense magnetic fields at its core spew out jets of plasma from the black hole's poles, which pierce through the star and shoot out into space, turning it into a cosmic beacon. It
What?
must have been one of the most awe-inducing sights to ever exist in the universe. But this also marks the end. It becomes too stretched, and the accretion disk within too powerful. The parasite destroys its host, blowing it apart. A black hole with the mass of 100,000 suns rips its way out to hunt for new prey, while leaving
Hunt is
behind
on.
nothing but a star
This
carcass.
has been released.
I'm back, boys. I'm back.
The supermassive question. If black hole stars existed, they could explain one of the greatest mysteries of the universe.
What is
The
it?
supermassive black holes we see at the center of galaxies are just too big. They shouldn't be possible. Black holes born from regular supernovas can be a few tens of solar masses at most. And because of the process we explained before, they grow slowly after that. If black holes merge, they can form slightly larger black holes of over 100 solar masses. It should take billions and billions of years to make black holes with hundreds of thousands or even millions of solar masses. And yet, we know that some supermassive black holes already had 800 million solar masses only 690 million years after the Big Bang. Black hole stars are a sort of black hole cheat code. If they formed very early in our universe, and the black holes that emerged from them were thousands of solar masses, then they could be the seeds for supermassive black holes. These seeds could take root in the center of the earliest galaxies, merging with others and drawing in enough matter to grow quickly and reliably. Very soon, we may be able to verify their past existence. The James Webb Space Telescope is turning its sensors to explore the farthest reaches of the universe, looking back in time, back to the early universe that we couldn't see before. So, with luck, we might be able to witness glimpses of these tragic titans in the brief moment between their formation and destruction. Until then, let's do the visual journey again, just for fun.
No, let's not.
But that's like the difficult part about like even like humans, like the average person, just like understanding it. It's like if it's a light year away, you're seeing 1,000 years ago. Or yeah, so like that's why they're saying like even if there's like a star that's so many light years away, if we like transmitted to it, like we're or if when we're looking at it, we're seeing the past version, not what's updated.
Well, okay, so yesterday,
It's a mind fuck.
I think yesterday, like that, I forget his name. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce it. But anyways, he's like a theoretical physicist, and he was on NBC, and he, I guess NASA released some of the James Webb newest images, and it was like these really, really, really far galaxies that were already like perfectly formed, and they're even older than like some of the oldest galaxies, and it's like puzzling like physicists now because they're like already perfectly formed, and these are even older than some of the oldest galaxies that we already knew.
I'm telling you, every day you learn something new in science. Science is like constantly changing and stuff, but like,
So
I mean, that's why.
have to go back and rewrite textbooks because.
Well, that's why like, if let's in theory, if something out there was intelligent as us and it was looking at our planet, they're not seeing us at today's day and age. They're seeing if they're like light years away, they're seeing us before it's us. So like, who knows? I mean, who knows what they're actually seeing? Because like, who really actually knows? Like our history is so like, it's like there's like different versions of it. Like it's like guesstimations almost.
Stars are big.
Like there's like some that's more true than the other. It's
bigger.
My space hurts.
I just want to know what's at the bottom of our oceans. Wait, maybe that's what we get into next. Ocean stuff. I want to see the weird creatures. Yeah, hey, we're way down there.
You can't even see us.
Okay,
there was somebody who did a scale like this one time.
Yeah.
And they only went to the Stevenson 218 right here, and said you can't even like with a Sharpie go and pinpoint where our sun is in comparison.
Oh yeah, no. Lost that long time ago on that scale.
Serious budgeting. But even personal finances are a nightmare to
manage. Oh no, his budget planner is getting overwhelmed.
Introduce you to Rocket Money, the sponsor of today's video.
And that's where we leave off. We're not giving you a free sponsorship deal. That's crazy. But yeah, you guys should check that out. That was crazy. We're always trying to learn something new on the channel. And like we always say, be sure to comment something below. Let us know what other kind of videos from his channel you want to see, or any kind of other videos you want, like funny videos or whatever you want to see us react to.
Yeah, you want to see our brains just get exploded again.
But yeah,
I'm definitely gonna have a headache after this video, that's for sure.
Be sure to check out our other channel. I'm gonna look it up real quick and see if it actually pops up. We haven't changed the photo yet, but this is the other channel we're working on. There's our old videos, but we're gonna be doing ChatGPT based discussion / like research videos on here. So be sure to check that out. Subscribe. Help us get that subscriber count up.
Rebranded and relaunched.
Yep.
Soon.
And then we're getting close to the 200 mark on our main channel. If you haven't watched our other videos, we reacted to some Giannis Antetokounmpo shoes recently, some crazy science, some other space stuff. You should go check all those out. The Fermi Paradox one was pretty cool. But until next time, guys, have a good day.
All right, y'all. Peace.